Hello, everyone. This is not a scheduled live for me. I'm conditioning some clay. It's just black with a little bit of scrap in it, but it's mostly black. We'll see if anybody jumps on. This isn't scheduled, like I said, so I just was in a creative mood and thought I would jump on. So I have a whole bunch of colors of polymer clay. That I rolled out this morning for a different project and didn't use. I have a whole bunch more. Let me set them aside here. Because the bright colors I want are down here. Now I just roll out my clay and put it on a 6x6 piece of wax deli paper. What you use for hamburgers in between if you freeze them, or if you just need to do a whole bunch and stack them. So I have all these colors going on. Oh gosh, I just ripped this clay in half. This clay got a little dried out, but I think we can still work with it. I'm just going to have to be really, really careful. But it's a beautiful color. It's a Cernit metallic with red. And now it's in my teal. This is a custom made color. So I'm going to roll this back out and try and hide that. I don't want it in there. So just fold it in half and put it through my roller. I'm working on a number 3 today. Okay, that ought to do it. This to unroll. Okay. And all this clay. I just rolled it out for a project and then I didn't. I changed the color scheme. Okay. So what I wanted to do was do some. I have these applique flowers that I did. And I want to do something more abstract. So I'm going to set those back. And then I wanted, I'm just going to tear off literally this much of one of my colors. And this is nice and soft, so it's very pliable and easy to work with. I want to just sculpt some flower petals. So I'm just going to kind of roll it a little bit just to get the thickness down a little. Actually, I'm going to put it through my pasta machine. And then I'm going to take, just because I want everything to be kind of even. Oh, these are all too big. So we might have to cut this in half. I'm going to take a couple, maybe 3. This is a Kemper cutter, but I just wanted a small circular cutter. Or, yeah. All right. So I think these need to be cut in half. because I want to do tiles that'll fit like in the palm of my hand, like this size, which is 1.5 inches by about 1 3/4, 2 inches. Doubt it's 2 inches long. Oh no, it's 3/4 by 1.5. This one. So I'm just going to cut these in half and I'm going to roll them into balls. What's everybody doing? Getting ready for the game, at church, grocery shopping? Change my mind because I know what I want. And I haven't done this before. I want them to be like this. You'll have to excuse my nails because it's not, I got to do them. But I don't know. I just wanted to do this. Here, this one's already done. And I want to do this with like every color. So then I want to come on to my, what do I want to use? I have this tool, which is kind of cool. Hey, Nikki, I just jumped on, girl. I'm working on something and I just thought, well, I'll see if anybody's around. I didn't expect anybody. I'm glad you're here. I want to make some little applique flowers, but like not not your typical, like I was just showing these that I did. Which we're gonna do some of these too, but I wanted to do some that are like a little more off the wall kind of floweries. And I don't know if they're even gonna work. But I have a whole bunch of colors. So that's just the green, and it's a handmade like teal color I did. I'm so happy somebody's here. I didn't expect that. But I figure when the creative bug hits, why not, you know? Why not? Pull this one through. And then I have this pretty purplish color. Whoa, baby. So I think I'm going to set, I'm just going to go all my different colors. Yeah, I don't know. I'm working on a new project, I think, and I wanted to get back into clay a little bit because tomorrow we're doing one more mixed media piece for an ornament, which you can always add clay to. You know, I mean, you can do anything. But I think I already decided that's what we're going to do. So I didn't put a tutorial out this week, so I'm like, well, hey, maybe I'll just go online and see if anybody's around. If not, I'll just sit here and talk to myself. I mean, I love it. All right, so I have gold. I have this is raspberry souffle. This one I mixed, so I don't know. This one I mixed, and then this one I mixed. So let's get these buggers on here. So what I was doing, Nick, was I'm I'm just cutting these in half. And then I'm rolling them into like these, like to this shape. And I think my cutter would be better. A blade. So the idea is I'm going to go around the horn, right? My God, it's starting to look like a pot leaf. That's not what I want. That's not what I want at all. I have this vision of what I want. So I'm just going to start putting them together. And then I better take care of that. Sometimes it's hard to get these long and skinny. Oh gosh. Just let him in. Oh no. Well, hi, Linda. What a fun surprise to see you. I just had the creative bug hit, and so I decided to just jump online, not knowing if anybody would even be here. So I'm just trying to do like, I want to try my hand at just some random flower, like abstract, like totally abstract. This is where I'm at so far. Not looking so hot, but we'll get there. So I'm taking these little circles and I'm cutting them in half. I'm sorry about Mo. I just let him in. I just ordered him a Kong that I'm going to fill with stuff when I go online because in the winter I can't put him outside. John's in the garage. If I let him out, he's going to be like, why is Mo back out here? Yeah, I was just saying that starting to look like a pot plant, so I need to be careful here. Although, you know. But I just love, this is just black, like scrap clay that I had some gold in. I'm going to go let him out in 1 second. Okay, I think, well, I need more purple in here. So yeah, just roly-poly with these. And we're probably going to cut them off. Maybe they're going to be more like fireworks. Okay, I'm so sorry about him. Let me, I know what I want. Hold on, before I do that. I have this white gold silver that I think I'll put in the center, but we got to wait until we do the sides. Is he going to be quiet? Probably not. Let me see if I can bring this down. That's about as good as I can get. But I'll keep picking it up. So I want it to look like a flower. So I have this tool. I mean, you can just use your needle tool. Oh, I'm way out of the camera. Your needle tool. So annoying. And my house, okay, so we have, you guys will love this. So we have a treeing walker coonhound. My son and his girlfriend adopted her about 7 years ago, and then it didn't work out. So she came to my house and she's still here. And she howls loudly. And she's a big girl. She's about 65 pounds. Beautiful dog, though. And my husband went to bed last night and left the TV on. Ferris Bueller's Day Off was on. And bagpipes were playing. And Violet, that's her name, whenever she hears bagpipes, she starts howling like there's no tomorrow. She woke us both up out of a dead sleep. I mean, it's funny today, but it wasn't funny last night. Okay, maybe he'll be quiet. All right, so this is what I did. I just took, hold on. My camera's weird. I just took that, and then I have this little silver ball we're going to put in the center. And I want to try this a few different ways because I don't know how this is going to work out. So then I think before this is baked, you guys probably know this, but you can take a rhinestone, right? It's not a... My rhinestone thing broke. Let me see if this will work. No. Here's the boy again. Oh, sorry. See if he stops. So I'm just going to take a rhinestone. Oh, gosh. Oh, I don't know who named her. I didn't. But she's a beautiful dog. She's actually a big problem right now for us because she won't stop getting into stuff. And she's 8 years old. So don't know why that all started. So I'm just going to put a rhinestone down in the middle and then we'll bake it with that in there. And I want to, what my purpose of these, let me go put him out. Hold on. Yep, you're going out. I ordered him a Kong that's supposed to be here between 5 and 10 tonight. Because I don't know what else to do. I hate spending money on stuff like that when you don't know if they're even going to want it. Now, here's the thing. Like, when I did these flowers, I put stems on them, but these are like your typical pink and green, right? Oh, my son has a mountain cur. How weird. Small world. But I think I want to use a different color. Maybe the silver again. Maybe. It has to be like really rolled out. And then maybe not, it won't work. I don't know. And then we can do leaves and like, I really need to learn to make things smaller though. This is really big. Linda, I didn't see your private message or your one on our shared group until this morning. So we don't have to talk about it here. I hope everything's okay. Sorry to hear that. Okay. So maybe we start going this way. Come on. That's too thin. Like if you're going to do a stem, do a stem. Right? Okay, so let's just my idea is we're going to cut this down. So it's going to get cut off. Like we're going to frame it. Where the heck is my camera? Oh, it's too big. But I could just do the bottom portion. Like I need to do a few of these. This is just the first one I did. Yeah. Sorry about that, Linda. Okay. Then I can do some leaves. So I'm going to take the copper, a full circle. And then I'm going to do what we did with I'm going to make a teardrop, right? So you put it in the palm of your hands. And I'm going to take this tool again. I think I'm doing these vines back. Oh, shoot. Oh, well, nobody will know. Well, then just make it look like a little leaf. Guys, this could be disastrous. I'm gonna do this one a little more round. And I'm gonna come in here. No, I'm doing them right. No, I didn't. I did it totally wrong. Pick her up and put her back. No, I can't with that one. Oh well. It's a practice one. Hi, Elaine. I literally didn't schedule this or anything. I just was in a creative mood today to do something kind of weird. So I thought I'd turn the camera on while I'm down here. John's cleaning the garage, and I don't want to be any part of that at all. At all. But I'm trying to make tiles, and this is my biggest one. And I really want, I love that leaf, but we're going to do a different color leaf. Because I want, oh my gosh. No, it could be a leaf. So let's just see what this looks like, because I don't know. Maybe I should just do a bigger tile and then next time learn to work smaller. I don't want to go too big. I want to use this on a project. But let's just give this a shot. It's so wacky. I don't know. I think I like it a lot. I just think I don't like that this leaf is backwards, but maybe I can. It's a little bit better. Might need to trim these up at the end of the day, but so then I also wanted to try, like, I just wanted to do some focal points. So I'm going to try and get this clay off. I have my little fireplace on down here. It's only 50 degrees here in Cleveland. It's going to be 75 and 80 next week. It's totally unheard of for around here. We usually start getting snow around now. All right. Linda, where are you at? Like, just what state? You don't have to, give me your address or anything. Okay, so then I had an idea about doing one where I blend. Oh yeah, because Nikki, I think I usually get your weather right after you. Chicago, we always can look at Chicago and know it's coming our way. So I'm gonna I've done this before where I just randomly lay things. This isn't gonna probably go very well, but I'm gonna put it through. Just because I want it wider. Guys, I seriously don't know. I mean, I do know the one thing I want to do. I want some more. I love this color so much. That's why I use it all the time. maybe I'll fold this in half and just make this abstract. All about my abstract stuff. Still looks a little bit like a leaf. Oh, Linda, I didn't realize you were so close to me. Yeah, I know Orville very well. Do you remember the house explosion that happened? I think it was 11 years ago where the girl died. I'm not to bring up bad stuff, but I mean, we're all sitting here talking. They flushed the toilet and the house blew up and Mallory was in there and James got out, but he was badly burned. Do you remember that story at all? Well, my son that passed away, believe it or not, was engaged to her sister, Mallory's sister. So it was a very tough time for our family. I don't know why I'm bringing that up, but whenever I hear Orville, I can't help it because that was such a, oh God, that was such a bad time. She was such a beautiful girl, too. Never forgotten. Okay. So what I'm trying to do here, yeah, that happened. And then a year later, my son died in a motorcycle accident. I'm like, what is happening to my, what's going on here? We're the boring family that has no news. So I want to roll this out and just make like a random, just a random shape. And then we're going to cut it. But I want to lay, but I put black on black. Let me roll out some teal. Yeah, James flushed the toilet. Mallory lit a cigarette. Or no, he did. She flushed the toilet? I don't remember. Boom. They were in the living room. They found her in the kitchen. I don't know how he got out. He was downstairs in the basement by the time he found his way out. Those stories make me very sad. And you just wonder why. So it makes sense you have a well now. But anyway, I don't want to get into too personal stuff while I'm on publicly, but I may not keep this live, guys. I don't know. Yeah. It was. That was 11 years ago. My son, it's been 10 years now, so we're all good. We all good. So maybe I should have had a better plan before I came on here. Let's just roll. Let's just roll. What I really want is just some random tiles. And we're going to cut all these. So I'm not worried if they need help. John's probably going to bring Mo back down here and be like, why the heck did you let him out again? Well, because he's being bad. All right. And then maybe I'll roll these out and then put just some of those really simple little dots through it or pinpoints. And then I can do silver. Who else is here? Okay. And then maybe I'll leave that one like that. This is where we are so far. Crazy tiles. Okay. So maybe I can just, I don't want to roll the rest of them anymore. All right, so I think I'm going to cut this and see where we're at because I want to get an idea. So there's one. I'm going to move this up because I'm only going to get 2 out of this one. But they're kind of different. And they kind of go with the, well, they do go, oh my gosh, flipperoo. They go with the flower. The flower's upside down. I mean, I need a clean pan. What I need. Can you guys hear my TV in the background? Do you want me to turn it off or can you not hear it? I'm sorry. I forgot. John, he was barking nonstop. I'm sorry. I won't be too long. I bought him a Kong that should be here today. Well, let's get one and stuff one of the treats in it just to see. Oh, I just ordered that with $2.99 shipping, so I get it same day. And he's cleaning out the garage and he told me we have some. Oh, well. What are you going to do? I'm going to clean up my edge here on this one. Okay, so see kind of we're getting a little family going here. No, can't hear my TV. Okay, good. I don't know yet. I have a picture I can't show. Well, maybe let me see something. Hold on. Let me. These are a little bright for this, but I found, I don't know if I'm in love with this or not. I'm going to try and change my camera and I can't. Well, hold on. Let me do something and then I'll show you what I'm thinking. And then there's a whole bunch of other shapes I want to do too. Let me find StreamYard again. Okay, so let me see. Let me pull up. So I have these, but I don't know if they're the ones I want to use yet. I just really want to do something really different. So that's why I'm using some of the brighter colors. But I like it, but I'm not in love with it, if that makes any sense. Come on, let's get back here. Okay. There we go. All right. So then I think I am going to do an applique flower. I'm going to just tear this one in half. And with all this black, I can just roll it back together. But I want to do these little, oh no, I want them different colors. Do teal, purple, and pink. Nikki, for only being 5 hours away from Chicago, I've never been there. I swear, I've been so many places and never Chicago. I want to go so bad. But I don't like New York City. So but I heard Chicago's a lot cleaner than New York City. New York City grosses me out. I used to have to go there for work a lot, and I'm like, oh, God. I hated when I had to go there. Okay. So we're going to do 3. This one's really, really little. Okay, look how ugly this looks right now. Wait. There we go. This right here. Sorry, I still have paint all over my fingers and stuff so I'm gonna make this kind of look like a tulip. I'm just gonna keep pressing my little tool. You can use your but see how that can look like a little tulip head if I can get it in the camp. Jeez, Molly. Maybe. There you go. You just have to use your imagination. Did I use silver on the last one? I'll put a little, oh, that's too big. So I want to get a smaller. South Carolina. My friend, I go to Naples, Florida a lot, and my friend that's lived there for years just moved to South Carolina because they were sick of Naples. Sick and tired of the busy traffic. It took her husband 2 hours each way to go to work every day. And they said, that's enough of that. And they love South Carolina. Elaine, I hope you were okay during the storms. Okay, I'm going to cut this one. Yeah, New York, they are rude. The taxi driver, well, the first time I ever went there, I was all by myself traveling for work, and the taxi driver was like, uptown or downtown? I'm like, I don't know. This is the hotel I need to go to. And he was so mean to me. And they kick bumpers on the taxi cabs in the airport lot where you get picked up and everything. Like, I don't ever want to go back there again. And it's so disgusting. The streets and the scaffolding. Elaine, I'm so sorry. I'm going to send you a private message after this. I had no idea that you lived there. I didn't know. All right. I'm going to roll this up. I don't care that the other colors are in here. Just going to do 2 more and then none of these are really looking like what I thought they were going to. Isn't it funny once you sit down and you have this great idea? But I don't hate what I have either. I don't know what to say. It just breaks my heart. And I don't want to say the wrong thing. It's not fair. People work so hard and do so much, and I hope you didn't lose a lot. I don't know. I'll message you after this. Okay. So now I know, I think I'm looking for something and I don't really like them. But I think we'll do it anyway. All right, I have these little plungers that are sticking. I have to put water down. Hold on. I'm spraying this off camera, not intentionally. I'm right here, though. Okay. My gosh, I really might need to turn my electric fireplace off. Got that little blue streak right there. All right. Hold on. All right, we can try this. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Let's just see. So you can always use these punch outs. They're great little hacks. I've used them a lot. They look really cute on your finished tiles, to be honest with you. That was this one. You guys, I found my stamp I lost the other night. It was right there the whole time. You never know when you go live what's going to happen. So I just did this. And then you fancy it up. I don't know. This might be too big. I'm going to go in with my needle tool. Oh my God, Elaine. Not the party you anticipated. I would say not. Now, I'm not using any mica powders on these guys because we may just use some Inca Gold. I didn't mean to do that. I think this needs a rhinestone in the middle. I'm going to hold this up. I'm putting in teeny tiny little pokes into the top flower. I'm going to press it down a little bit, and then I'm going to add a rhinestone. I think I'm going to do a gold one, a big gold one. Now, you can use these. I know I do mine a lot afterwards because I like to see my whole piece before I put them in. But for the flowers, I know I'm going to want them. So that's what that little guy looks like. Wow, he looks a lot better than my other ones, doesn't he? Maybe I shouldn't do freeform stuff. Let's do a... Okay. This is going to look cool. If I can get it in between where I want it. There we go. Do a little swirly. Do a little swirly with it. Remember, we got to cut it. So that looks kind of cool. The swirly's too big. I think we need to do leaves instead. Oh, that's great. I don't have a green thumb. I planted tulip bulbs about 10 years ago, and they come up every year. About as good as it gets. They're purple and red and yellow. They make no sense, but they're pretty. They're very pretty. I just wish they lasted longer. Okay, so let me do the leaf thing here. Right? I'm just going to go down in the center with my needle tool. And then I'm going to hit it just lightly to make it look like there's some veins in there. I mean, really, do you need all the detail? I do, but not necessary. And I could just go on and on all day making a whole bunch of these. I'm intentionally cutting the top of this flower off, so don't freak out when you see it. But I like this look. So now this is everybody we have so far. I don't know about these. I mean, they're cool, but I'm really liking my flowers. This one, maybe, maybe not. It's just very abstract, and but not. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember. Linda, I've had this stuff for over 10 years. And the problem is I try to always remember where I've gotten stuff for you guys, but I think these all might come in a kit. I'm not sure. I don't want to say because I don't know. Thanks, Linda. Thank you, Elaine. Yeah, I know I haven't been on here. How long have I been on here? Nobody knows. Sometimes it shows me. Oh yeah, there it is. 45 minutes. I've been on a while. So I think I'm gonna take all these scraps and see if I can't just make like a rope or something with it. Oh no, mine weren't in the 90s. I was skipping high school and smoking cigarettes at the convenience store with my friends. That's what I was doing in the 90s. And having babies after that. Oh, I was a piece of work. My mom was a Catholic school kindergarten teacher. I mean, I did not come from a family that was expecting me. All right. But I'm a good girl now, I promise. For the most part. So I think maybe I just want to do some squares. I won't get very many. I got almost 3. It's gonna have to be a little guy. Hi, Debbie. I just came on here randomly today and I'm gonna hold it up in a second so you'll see. I just got the creative bug and I thought I'd turn the camera on. John's cleaning the garage and I don't really want to be a part of that at all. Or his mouth when he gets frustrated. You know what I mean? All right. So this is what we did so far. Just like really random, makes no sense kind of stuff. I want to do another one of these flowers. You guys don't have to stay on if I'm going to bore you, but I want to do another one of these flowers. Because I want more than one, but I don't want them to be exactly the same. So I think I'm going to make this a little wider. I just have to remember to scale down because I always make everything so big. Oh, no, this might be okay. Well, just give it a shot. No, it is going to be too big. Hi, Kathy. I'm glad you could come. Yeah, it's not a scheduled live. I wanted to be down here working and I didn't know if I had any friends around. Oh. Kathy, how did your sale go? I meant to ask you. I'm sorry, I do my lives on Fridays, so I couldn't be there. And I went a little late. It's always so hard to do your first live sale. It's so hard. And I have great people around me. Like, I think, who was there? Oh, Kathy did my first one on her own. But then when I had to do mine, the kids came and supported me. But then the last one I did, Christopher was like, "Mom, I got 2 jobs and you're wanting me to do this," and I felt bad. I mean, he didn't complain. He never complains. He's such a good kid. But they're always very supportive. If I need anything, they're always right here for me. You have to try again, Kathy. You have to. And I will be honest with you, no one's doing really good with their sales right now because of this economy. The economy, the hurricane, the weather. I mean, people are just getting beat up from left and right. So I've had some where I've sold 3 times as much as other ones. My last one, I felt very defeated after it, to be honest with you. I didn't have hardly anyone there. I didn't I sold I can't complain that I did sell some things, but it's just hard. It's just hard, and you have to somehow and I'm only giving you advice that I got from Kathy DiDomenico because she's, like, my friend, but don't stop. And even my kids have said, "Mom, I have a buddy that started, and he only had 1 person there on his lives, and he just never stopped doing them." And I'm very fortunate because you guys always and you found me today. Yeah, and if I need a break, I'm just gonna have to take one. Like, this isn't I want this to be my full-time job, but sure as hell can't afford it to be, you know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna move a couple of these so I can get a stem in here. Alright, so look how ugly this looks right now, but watch. We're gonna go back in here again. This is such a crazy flower, like, it's so unrealistic, it's not even funny. You're welcome, Kathy, I care, and I've been there. I really do, and I wanna encourage anybody if any of the rest of you ever wanna do your own thing, I'll be there for you as much as I can. I always had somebody here for me, you know? Takes a village sometimes. Do I wanna do yeah, I should probably do silver again. Probably boring you guys with this. Maybe I'll do what I have this pearl clay. Uh-oh. Oh, I help anybody that I can. Alright. Mm. Why did I do oh, because I was talking. My colors who cares? They don't have to make sense, my colors. Nikki, I think of you sometimes when I'm like, "Oh, this isn't the process I was going for." Like, because I think we've talked before that it's hard for you to get out of your comfort zone and, like, do something that's really abstract. My camera's, on a camera stand, and it's looking down at my desk. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard, Nikki. I was so excited about what I was gonna show you guys today, and now I'm like, "God," they're probably like, "Why did she even bother?" Oh, well. Can't give up. And I think when I come back and look at these, they might look kinda cool. I can always add stuff to them. Okay. Another rhine's I just spilled my rhinestones. Duh. Who's surprised? No one? Oh, I'm gonna tell you guys, I use these pencils Thanks. But I use these pencils because I keep buying these and they never last at all, like a couple weeks at most. These are the pens that have the wax end on them. They bust every single time. So I'm done with them and I'm going to stick with what I've always used, which is these cheap wax pencils. And then you can just sharpen them. So I'm like, enough's enough. I think I'll do some. I could use orange. I can do some if the orange will cooperate. I don't know, my orange got so dry. Or my brown. It's a red and bronze mixed together. Or maybe it's Cernet. I don't remember. I can make some leaves out of this. I do, Kathy, but everybody really likes when I'm doing mixed media right now. Which we're gonna do a mixed media tomorrow night on my live. It's gonna be an ornament. It's really cool. I think you guys will really like it. But I'm all about the clay too. So it's finding a balance. Whoops. Well. This is so bizarre. But I think after I get some wax on it, it'll help, you know? Let me see if I pick this up, if it helps. I mean, this one is humongous, so we're only going to get part of it in here, but that's okay because I love how it looks once you trim it. I'm live every Monday and Friday at 6:15, Kathy. Unless I say it's canceled. Because John Bull's on Mondays and he goes out with his work buddies on Fridays for a couple beers. And I work from home, so I'm here all day by myself, and I like to talk with human beings. I know it's not the same, but it works out really well for us. How do you keep the wax ones picking up? I mean, mine are just the Chinese brand that you get. You have to just sometimes if it sticks into your glue, you're gonna have to go in and rub it off, or Linda, or put it in your pencil sharpener. But you got to keep the tip clean. I don't know if that helps you at all, but that is what I have done, and that is what works for me. And sometimes they don't pick up, and like after 4 times, I'm like, geez, oh man. All right. So I don't know. I think this is good if I work on something, and then the other tiles will just be in between that. Hi, Christy. I'm just finishing up. I just randomly got on here today, but we made these I'm sorry my tray's such a mess and I don't have any makeup on. But we just made these really random, make no sense kind of flowers that I want to use on a project. I just had something in my mind. I can't keep the maybe press a little harder, Linda. I don't know. Sometimes when I go to put them on the glue, Linda, they roll off and then I can't get them back on. And then I ended up just pitching them and starting over with a new one. So these are what we did today. And I'll have to make some other tiles to go with it. And then this is the one that I was getting inspired by this morning. Oops, sorry. Because I want to do, I made this, it says Dream, that I stamped and painted this morning. And then I was doing some quilted tiles to go with it. And then I made these guys, which are more uniform. like just the applique flowers. But then I was like upstairs looking at photos and I'm like, wait a minute. I kind of want to keep trying some different stuff. So I don't even know if I'll ever use these, but I love going through this process because it just helps me. I'm sorry, now my dogs upstairs are barking. Like I can't win. Mo's quiet down here, now they're barking. Oh, the groceries must be here. I had my groceries delivered today. Oh my God. I just can't on a Sunday. And I don't, it's just John and I don't hardly need anything. Yeah, they do resemble the quilt pattern. So, and then I'm thinking about doing another live sale. Well, I have to because I didn't sell hardly anything. I mean, I did. I had a good sale, but not the best. I have so much stuff, you guys. I have to like, I think I'm gonna mark some stuff down and clean out a little bit. And then I'm debating when I'm gonna do it. I almost want to do it on Black Friday. Then I think, I don't know. I don't know. I have to really think about it. So, yeah, so that's pretty much, these are the scraps I have. This is the other nice part about working with, when you just have a sheet and you just kind of tear it apart, it's much less waste. I mean, I did all those tiles. This is my only waste because I started with scrap here to begin with. That's it. Oh, wait. No, no, no. I lied. These two little ones. So, yeah, I've been on an hour. I feel like I could sit down here all day and just work on stuff, but I can't because I have responsibilities. So I will see you guys tomorrow night. We are doing another mixed media. It's going to be an ornament idea for you. Maybe I'll think of something else before then, but it's really cool. It's a really, really cool, easy project. And it looks amazing at the end. So, all right, I'm going to let you guys go. Guys, remember, you can always private message me on my Facebook page if there's any questions or comments that you have, and or just need to, talk, because I don't have too many people right now, so I can afford to check in on stuff, and I do. All right. So you guys have a wonderful Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow night at 6:15 Eastern Standard Time. Bye.